Why nature is worshipped, but not humans. Sanatana Dharma Wisdom. Why do we worship the sun, trees, rivers, and animals, but not ordinary humans? In Sanatana Dharma, everything that lives in harmony with its true essence, Svabhava, is divine. The sun rises selflessly, trees give without ego, rivers flow with purpose. But humans, driven by desire and forgetfulness, drift from the cosmic order, Rita. Until we align with Dharma, we remain seekers, not the worshipped. When man becomes like the sun, radiant, selfless, true, he too becomes divine. This is the eternal wisdom of Sanatana Dharma. Why nature is worshipped, but not ordinary humans. Jari Booty. The sun rises each day, without fail, burning for all, expecting none. The tree bears fruit, even when stoned, giving shade to its slayer, in silence. The river flows, nourishing life, never asking who deserves her grace. The cow feeds, the bird sings, the flower blooms, each follows its dharma, its svabhava, its true nature. But man, he forgets his essence. He questions his duty. He acts for gain, not for harmony. He breaks the Rita, the cosmic rhythm. Nature lives in tune with eternity, humans drift in ego and desire. That is why nature is worshipped. And man, until awakened, is not. Only when man becomes like the sun, constant, selfless, radiant, only when he dissolves into dharma, he too becomes divine. Why human beings are not prayed to in Sanatana Dharma. 1. Humans are the seekers, not the worshipped. In Sanatana Dharma, human beings are considered to be on a spiritual journey, evolving toward realization of the self, Atman, and union with the Supreme, Brahman. Because they are still bound by ego, karma, desires, and ignorance, avidya, they are not objects of worship. They are students of dharma, not yet the embodiment of it. Though worship is for the divine or those free from ego, worship is directed toward forms that represent divine purity, selflessness, and oneness with nature or the absolute, gods, avatars, enlightened sages, or nature itself. Trees, rivers, animals, and birds are often seen as direct manifestations of divinity or as symbols of sacred qualities. Egg, cow equals motherhood, people tree equals life force, Ganga equals purification. Teen. Nature operates in harmony with dharma. Unlike humans, nature does not act out of ego. A tree gives without asking, a river flows without pride. This selfless service, seva, is closer to Brahman, the impersonal absolute. Hence, nature is honored as divine, not for worship's sake alone, but as a reminder to the human being of how to live in balance. 4. Exceptions exist, saints and gurus. However, humans can be worshipped when they transcend ego and realize their divine nature. That's why sages, rishis, gurus, and avatars like Rama or Krishna are venerated. Even parents are honored as embodiments of the divine, Mata Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava. Summary: in Sanatana Dharma, humans are not typically worshipped because they are still on the path, not the goal itself. Nature, animals, and elements reflect the divine order effortlessly, reminding us of what it means to live in harmony with Rita, cosmic law. Only when a human transcends individuality and ego can they become worthy of reverence. Call to action: subscribe, comment, subscribe for more truths from the Vedas and Upanishads. Comment below, what do you worship in your daily life? Subscribe for more ancient insights made simple. Drop a comment, what does dharma mean to you? Like, share, follow for daily wisdom.